Hey everybody, Super Squee here, the mostly unstable gamer channel on YouTube. Let's dive right back in. You know what this is. Well, Sonic 3 was my favorite Sonic game, but this one takes the cake. I feel like it is an awesome segue between classic Sonic and his 3D outings. Sprite work is awesome as always, music is great, and difficulty isn't too much, but still a fun challenge. If you like Sonic or a good old school platformer, you can do a lot worse. Ooh, excuse me. Not worth $10, not worth 30 minutes of game time, just a bad phone game that uses crappy gimmicks from the original trilogy, but uses the worst level design and garbage controls that feel like they always have input lag. If you were trying to grab nostalgia, you failed. I just throttled all the Genesis titles, and this game misses so much. I don't even like all the original games, but they are far superior to this dumpster fire. And then for this, I literally just quoted the exact same thing I said about the other one, because it's literally the same problem. I can't believe this is what made number 400 on the list. I mean, I'd rather this than many other things, though. First off, my two main gripes, the camera and the baby levels of difficulty. Otherwise, honestly, not a bad game. Not the best Sonic game by far, but extremely entertaining and really fun to play, and some of that fun for me kind of comes from all the janky shit. Also, Big the Cat levels aren't that bad, truly. The issue is that Sega just drops you into a new gameplay style and doesn't explain how to do anything. Once you know the controls, it becomes a joke. Big story can be done in like 30 minutes tops. I have a newfound love for Big now that I know who the English voice actor is. The controls are trash. This is kind of a problem with most Sonic games as a whole, because Sega insists on making every character act like a melting ice cube on tile flooring. Music is hit or miss for me, and I absolutely hate Knuckles/Rouge stages. They are just way too huge, and the random aspect seems more like an annoyance than a replay value thing. If you want this game but better, just watch Sonic X, which is in my opinion isn't even that great, but it's just Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, but better written. I do enjoy the first Sonic Adventure, but this is just trash to me. I vaguely remember playing this as a kid and feeling that it just kind of fell flat, and I expected more from it. So the one thing with Sonic X, I didn't actually finish it because I got like burned out because it's so fucking long. It can be enjoyable, but the audience it was made for is younger than the audience I feel that these games are for. So sometimes it comes off as like baby, but I still feel like it's written better. It's like getting the chance to go back and like do this like over again, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain that any more proper. That was a pro gamer move. For real though, this was a pretty good movie. I felt like it was a good, accurate representation of a type of person who is suffering from depression and brain damage. No, it doesn't mean everyone who is mentally ill is a bad guy. I'm not an idiot. Many of my friends and family suffer from forms of mental illness, and so have I. But it's believable, and sometimes it's cringy, because it feels real and over the top. A lot of us don't act on it, but we do silly dances alone and do stupid shit and think stupid shit and go full delusion daydream mode. I laughed a lot during this movie. Not necessarily because it was funny, but because it hurt. I can understand the gripes over the film for many varying things, but I'd love to see this version of Gotham and Joker again. This game predates Mario Kart 7 and 8 and basically plays like Mario Kart 8, but it is Sega characters and it's a fucking blast. I have two major gripes though. First, the music is locked behind in-game currency, so you'll play some stages and hear the same song on loop over and over unless you buy more music from that franchise. Second, the power-ups mostly don't make sense. I get that this is a Sonic and not just Sega All-Stars, but it would have been great to add power-ups from the other franchises included. I would have loved more characters as well, because most of the playable characters are Sonic characters. 7 of the 20 characters in this game are from Sonic. It is refreshing to play a game with unlockables in the game. I enjoyed playing mission mode and using my currency to unlock other stages, characters, etc. Excuse me. I feel like this game was a budget title because love obviously went into it, but in some places it feels like Sega lacked imagination or cut corners. You can do much worse for $10 on Steam, and if you enjoy kart racing games, I'd definitely snag this one. This game has some jank, but it isn't like bad jank. It's the kind of jank you expect from any game. First, my gripes. Where the fuck is Kiryu? Second, the port of this on the PC is playable and fine, but it does have some frame rate issues with split screen and a few levels in general. I've heard this may be a Windows 10 problem, but it worked well enough, so it's all good. Third, the config for the game is garbage and runs like shit. Lastly, I feel they overtuned some of the difficulty. This is most noticeable on the ghost races and some tracks where increased speed breaks certain jumps and causes you to lose all acceleration. When I first started playing this one, I just thought it was a higher graphic copy of the first game with shittier character choices. Honestly though, I ended up enjoying that Ralph was a tie-in and was like, why the fuck is Danica Patrick in this game, and then proceeded to love her being in here and almost solely playing as her and destroying Sega characters with a Hot Wheels car. It's worth the price, and it's a load of fun with friends on split screen or solo. I've got only one real issue with this game, and it's that the final boss area's color scheme blends in with rings, so I had to focus extra hard not to fuck myself. Otherwise, holy fuck, this is the most well-polished and awesome Sonic game ever made in my opinion, and the port is amazing. It takes the best parts of Sonic, the best mechanics, power-ups, levels, design, and music, and carefully weaves them together. I barely felt any floaty playing this, which is crazy because all Sonic games seem to be floaty. I loved it from start to finish. Even if you've never played a Sonic game, this one has so much for you if you enjoy platformers and speed. If you are a Sonic fan and have played most of the games, this one will show you some of the best levels from previous games in gorgeous HD. There are tons of challenge levels and even a DLC that lets you play a beautiful pinball map. Most of this game was me going, whoa, and cool. If Sega could focus this hard on every entry going forward, then they'll have me sold. Also, there's a mod where you can turn Sonic into a floppy cock, and I'll always want more floppy cock in my life. I took a small break from Sonic because I keep seeing screen caps for this on Tumblr. I wanted to watch it anyway, but I've been lazy about watching shows lately. As someone with no knowledge of the books or the games, aside from some character names, I loved it. I thought it was fucking awesome. I had no preconceived notions, and that probably helped, but I've been seeing most fans of the series did enjoy it and are ready for another season. It does some timeline fuckery that is kinda jaunting, but it really isn't that hard to keep up with everything, and it is interesting how they use it to tell the story between episodes. Geralt is a good boy. And that'll be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to be safe out there. Wash your hands. Wear your masks. Don't be an asshole. I love you. Bye-bye.